Hi crafters, it's Karen and I have a completed layout to share. I used the Prima Zephyr collection. It's an older collection but it's so pretty. And I used some of the Zephyr chipboard pieces. I love this paper. I love the orange and the soft blues and yellows, and there's also a touch of red in these papers. Just really pretty. So I used those. I also used some of the glitter paper that I had picked up around the holidays. This is the red glitter corrugated paper from like Michael's or somewhere, and I never used it for the holidays, but I thought I'd use it for this particular layout. And I also used some of the gold glittered paper. This is like a chunkier glitter, but really sweet. So I used these in my layout also. So this is my layout. And as you can see, it's a picture of my granddaughter Alyssa. I just love that smile and that look in her eye. So when I was preparing for this layout, this was originally going to be a mixed media layout. I had taken out a lot of my different textures and some of my sprays, and I was going to soften the colors of these papers and make them more of a muted tone. But the more I started playing with these particular photos, you see, and started playing with the color and the bright colors of these papers, I felt like for this particular layout, for these particular photos, that the bright colors of these papers worked really well. So I didn't alter any of the papers or anything else with any of my mediums. I just did a straight up layout. So I used this for my background paper, of course, and then I had taken another sheet and I had cut 1/2-inch strips and angled the edges, and some of them are larger than a 1/2 inch, but I laid them all here, and I took a couple yellow pieces, as you can see, and the yellow ones I used pop dots. I put them on pop dots so that just the yellow pieces were dimensional. If you could see that there. And I also added some of this lace from Joann's, over here. And then I took some of that gold paper like this, and I had angled the ends, and I added a strip here and another smaller strip here. I just wanted to give it a hint of the gold paper. So I thought that worked out real well. And for the photo, it looks like there are more layers than what there actually are on this photo, because I raised the mat up on a piece of cardboard, so it's more dimensional. So I had taken this heart-shaped doily and layered it here. I had taken a couple of pieces from the paper and cut them from the cut-apart sheet and just layered the pieces here. Took a piece of a chipboard piece, some pearls from my stash, and layered them here, and then I added my photo mat, which is backed on a piece of cardboard, and layered it there. And that's where I used the corrugated red glittered paper. And I was very careful, because I knew using this red glittered paper and also using the gold glittered paper, I didn't want it to look like a Christmas layout at all. But I just wanted to enhance, the red piping in her shirt and the golden tones and yellow tones here. I just wanted to enhance those colors a little bit. So I think I made it work without making it look like a Christmas layout. So that's what I did. I also raised her photo, Alyssa's photo, on cardboard as well, so you could see the pictures sits well above the page. For these little banners here, and there's a banner, a banner underneath there, and this banner here, those are from Hobby Lobby, and I didn't bring them with me, but it's a whole sheet of banner stickers, so that's what I used there, and up here. I just thought the bright colors worked. This lace trim was from Recollections, and I just layered it with this ruler type trim that I had in my stash. I added some flowers. These are all from Recollections, except for this red one that Archana had sent me. Thank you so much, Archana. And then these leaves here come from this huge punch. And I had found this at Joann's not too long ago when they had the punches were all on sale, and then they had the extra percentage off or whatever it was. I picked up this punch, and it creates this really, really sweet. And this is what the leaf looks like. It's such a great size. Isn't that sweet? So yes, that's what I used for the leaves within this little flower cluster here. I punched one off, using the teal paper and then some green cardstock. I added stickles to my different flowers there. I also added, this is some of the frameworks from the framework Sizzix die from Tim Holtz, and I just cut a strip of it, and I used it there. Some of the red is from some of my sprays. I sprayed the opposite side, but I didn't like the way it came out, so I turned it over, and I used the back side for my layout, and I thought it worked real well. And the other piece is up here, layered with the chipboard piece from the collection, from the Zephyr collection. I also added some of these little crystal adhesive pieces from Recollections. There's one there and one here, and they really catch the light quite nice. And then another one up here. And then this is some Prima bling there. And yes, so that's my completed layout. It says, "You are wonderful." I named the title of the layout is Funny Face, and those are from Basic Gray, those little letter stickers. So that's my completed layout, and thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it, and I'm sure I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye now.